Gosh.
So yeah, you all are being recorded. Yeah, Megan, try your iPad. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm using, my iPad.
Yes. And Cynthia, can you talk so I can see if I can hear you? Can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Yes. Woo! That's awesome. Okay. So the next big thing that we're going to talk about is the Fall Classic. And I'm not sure if you girls have heard anything about the Fall Classic. I know I posted it in our page just once, but the deadline to register for the Fall Classic is Saturday. And what the Fall Classic is, it's basically a competition for the whole month of November to really push you to step outside of your comfort zone and grow your business. And when I talk about growing your business, that means sharing your story on social media, chatting with friends about it, like when you're out and about or whatever. When someone asks you maybe what you do for a living, you can be like, oh, blah, 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 I'm a Beachbody coach or whatever. So that's what kind of like the Fall Classic is just trying to find a way to finish the year strong. And typically when Beachbody hosts these types of events, so they have the Fall Classic, and then several times a year they have what's called as the Team Cup. Basically you pair or you team up with several other coaches and you guys work together to really push your business to the next level. So I am looking for 2 women. I know Megan's already on a Fall Classic team. I'm looking for 2 women. Don't feel pressure because I know there's only 2 others on this call from Megan. But 2 women who want to just want to take it to the next level. When I say to the next level, I don't mean you're like hitting up, everybody in the world to buy a challenge pack. But what I do mean is that you are taking it a step further, and instead of just saying you're a Beachbody coach, you're being a product of the product. You're posting daily. You are, actually reaching out to people and letting them know that we have challenge groups that are upcoming and that you want to invite them to that challenge group. And when we do team up, we're going to do this kind of like go for no challenge. So there'll be like a sheet that you fill out where you have to, you're trying to get at least 100 no's from people. And I know that may sound silly, like, why do I want 100 no's? Well, that lets us know that you've reached out to 100 different people, and even though they said no, you've planted a seed, right? So they may come back and say, oh, actually money's tight right now. I'm not really looking to spend money on health and fitness or whatever. Then in January, after they've seen you posting for 2 months about your journey with, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Insanity Max, in January when they're like, oh man, I gained 10 pounds over the holidays. Oh, I remember that Cynthia. I remember that Megan, that Chelsea, that Carrie. I'm going to reach out to them, and now I want to, make an investment in my health and wellness. So we're not looking at the no's as no, never. We're looking at the no's as no, not right now. Okay. And chances are, if you reach out to 100 people, you are going to get some yeses, right? I mean, there is no way out of 100 no's that you're all going to just get shut down completely. So we have some tools in place to help us with this Fall Classic team. We'll have calls to kind of like get together with whoever does team up on the Fall Classic team and really, touch base regularly to make sure that we are moving forward together as a team. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about that? Nope. Think about it. Even if you are a little nervous, I still think it would be an excellent opportunity. Like I said, I'm not expecting us to be like a top performing team, but I am expecting us to perform. And I think, that's going to take me into my next topic, which is Success Club. So do any of you guys, have you heard of Success Club?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at least familiar with the term. Okay, so Success Club, and I'm going to attempt to share my screen here. And hopefully, let me bring Safari up, and then maybe it will let me do it this way. Okay, so for whatever reason, let me know if you cannot see my Safari. Okay, can you see can you see where it says Success Club?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically what we as Beachbody coaches want to do is we want to change lives, right? Well, to change lives, you need to sell either Shakeology home direct orders or challenge packs. So challenge packs are going to equal Shakeology home direct orders are going to equal 1 Success Club point, and challenge packs are going to equal 2 Success Club points. So in Beachbody, like the bare minimum that you want to hit if you're attempting to hit Success Club is Success Club 5. So that means you need to help 3 people every single month. If you're really wanting to overshoot, then you want to hit a minimum of SC10. And they say that coaches who are consistently hitting SC5 and especially SC10 will really be successful coaches, okay? Now, there are some requirements, and this is what I was in the process of looking up when I got home, because I am actually not, well-versed in absolutely everything Success Club. So we're going to kind of look at this a little bit together. But just so I could let you know, to hit Success Club, and I'm going to just go back to my home screen. So what you're going to do is when you log into your My Business, when you just log into your coaching account, I can't see your all's faces, but I know you're laughing. I hope you're not laughing at me. But when you log into your back office, okay, you're going to immediately see the Success Club qualification, right? And so you can see right now I'm qualified for SC5. And then you have to have to actually qualify for Success Club. So you can sell 3 challenge packs you can hit SC5 or SC10, but if you don't have 90 personal volume points, and that personal volume actually comes from a home direct order. So if you don't have your Shakeology coming on home direct every month, you're not going to be eligible for Success Club. And so you're going to be like, well, why do I want to be eligible? Well, for example, the last several months I've hit Success Club. Beachbody sends me free Beachbody stuff. So one month I got a selfie stick. It was a pretty cool selfie stick. I actually have it right here. If you can you see me?
Yeah.
You see this selfie stick right here? It's like legit. Anyway, I got this selfie stick. Last month, I came home from Nashville this past weekend. They sent me 3 P90X programs. So I got P90X, P90X Plus, and P90X2. All for helping just 3 people, okay? Through the course of the month, I know that there are 3 people that we all are going to talk to. So to say that it's impossible is just, that's not even a legit excuse. Okay. It is 100% possible. You just have to start putting yourself out there. So you need to have
this month.
Go ahead.
I think this month it's like a webinar or something you get to listen to.
Yeah. So if you go over here, you will be able to see, October Success Club. That's why I like this breaking news, because it tells you pretty much everything. So if you hit SC5 this month, you receive a private webcast with personal development expert Darren Hardy. I'm not sure if you know who Darren Hardy is, but he is pretty much amazing when it comes to personal development. He's written tons of books. Yeah, he wrote The Compound Effect, which if you haven't read or listened to on Audible, you need to, because it is life-changing. And then so he'll be talking about finding your leverage for massive growth. And then if you are one of the top 20 Diamond Success Club earners in October, you'll get on you'll get a free call, with a one-on-one mentoring call with Carl. So basically right now you want to hit Success Club 5. This month, 2, if you hit Success Club. I want to think you also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you got free hammer chisel gear. That's what I have heard. So I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I had heard.
Do they do like surprises?
I don't think so. I mean, usually it's like you pretty much know. But anyway, yeah, you want to make sure that you are hitting Success Club. Next year, it's going to be pivotal that you hit Success Club every month, especially if you are wanting to build your business, because you will earn money for a free trip. So every year they have like a Success Club trip, and that Success Club trip is going to actually be paid for by the amount of Success Club points you make. Okay, so it's like you're gonna get ready to see.
Do they
They
carry over to the next year?
No,
Okay.
don't quote me on that. I don't know if it carries over. And I apologize, but this is just like, since I'm just now getting super serious about coaching, like I'm just starting to figure these things out too. So, but I don't think so, because I want to say that your like Beachbody works on a January to December calendar, right? So, you know, your Success Club points from January to December of 2015 will dictate if you're eligible for the actual 2016 trip, right? So my goal next year is I want to be a minimum of SC10 every year. So that means I help 5 people a month, which is not impossible. I do that already. So the only reason I don't have it now is because I've kind of quit pushing, because I referred people to Vince because I'm trying to build him up. So my strategy is like a little bit different. Like right now, I know my Success Club points aren't going to get me towards that free trip. So I'm sending a lot of people to Vince's account and trying to build his business. So right now my strategy is different, but next year my goal is to do SC10 every single year, every single month, if not more, because I want my trip to be 100% paid for. And they will announce next year's trip probably in like March or April, when they go on to the trip that's for this 6-year Success Club. Does that make sense? So anyway, so that is a little bit about Success Club. And if you guys do the Fall Classic, you should definitely be planning to meet Success Club. Okay, that's like pretty much a non-negotiable, at least helping 3 people. So any questions about that, anything? I'm sure I'm leaving something out, so feel free to interject. Nope, good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so the next thing is going to take us to challenge groups. So Megan and I talked a little bit about this last night, because her and I chatted one-on-one. And if you guys ever want to do one-on-one calls, like, I am here for you. You just message me. You can text me all the time. I may not respond super quick. It just depends on what I'm doing, but I will respond to you. But if you ever want to schedule a call with me. I do really like that a lot. So we are going to be we're just going to keep the current 21-day fix challenge group going until the end of November. But what we're going to do is I'm going to create a new cover photo, and it's just going to be a team cover photo. So instead of saying Fall into the Fix with Carrie Lee, it's going to say whatever with Team Beef Inspirational, right? So yeah, that's what we're going to do. They can purchase any program. I do not know what programs are going to be on sale until November 1st. Okay. So it's like, I don't even know what challenge, like what kind of challenge group it would be, because I just don't know what's going to be on sale. So we're just going to do an open challenge group. So you can promote this a couple of different ways. You can promote this, hey, there's a few days left. The 21-day fix is on sale until Saturday. Our upcoming challenge group starts, it'll start November 1st, because technically we have people, that are in it now. But if you wanted to promote it, like you wanted to give them time to get their order here, and like if you thought that, if I told them it starts November 1st, that will freak them out, then you can start promoting it now, and it takes about 7 days 5 to 7 days to get here, depending on where you live. So you could start promoting it like, oh, our challenge group starts Monday, November 9th. And then if they place their order, you know, by like tomorrow or Saturday, they should have it here in time. So you all can word it however you want. That's completely up to you how you want to kind of market it. But we'll just plug them all into the same group. Okay. You could also do something like, hey, if you have, you know, a workout program, a Beachbody workout program that you purchased and you never opened, now is an excellent time. All you need to do is sign up with a free account with me, and, you know, I'll plug you into this group and we'll get through the holidays together with hopefully gaining 10 to 15 pounds, which I think is what most people gain around the holiday season. So market it however you want to market it. Just know that you have a place to put them. And we can even do it too where, you know, it's not like I'm the leader of the group. If we want to rotate, you know, days, like we each post a certain day or whatever, we can brainstorm and come up with whatever ideas that you ladies want to use in the group. Okay. Like, we are a team here. So I don't want to feel like, oh, Carrie's controlling everything. Absolutely not. If you girls have ideas, bring them to the table. Okay. I can't read your mind. So unless you actually reach out and say, hey, I think this would be an excellent idea, I don't know. All right. So let me know, especially since you're going to be plugging people into the group. I think it would be excellent if they, you know, saw you kind of step up as a leader and say, oh, today, blah, 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 you know. And we can also post in the group, like, this is our team challenge, and we can maybe do a collage with a picture of each of us, you know, so they know, like, each day, you know, they may hear from, you know, a different person or whatever, and that this is why. So we can make it to where, you know, they feel like, oh, a part of something, and maybe hopefully by the end of that, they want to join our team, right? Because the whole reason we run these challenges is to recruit new team members. Okay, so that should be anytime you sell a challenge pack, anytime you sell Shakeology Home Direct, you should be looking at it as this is an opportunity to recruit new coaches for our team. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. And then in December, we're going to do a 60-day challenge. And I'm planning to do the new workout Hammer and Chisel. So it doesn't come out until, like, they don't start selling it until December 1st. So even if I order it on December 1st, chances are I won't have it until like the 9th. So we'll probably open that up as, like, you know, for the first, like, if they place their order on the 1st, then we can do like a Beachbody on demand challenge until they get their program. Because they'll be able to access it, like, literally as soon as, you know, they place their order, pretty much. So we can either start it right away, or if we want them to get comfortable with it, we could do a couple, like a 21-day fix one day, a 21-day fix extreme, a body beast. Like, we have a lot of things that we can work with it, because I know some people don't want to do Hammer and Chisel. And so I don't want to be like, oh, you have to do this to join. I still want people to feel comfortable joining with any product. That's just kind of what I'm going to be marketing that I'm doing. So then that's going to take us through December. That's going to take us through January. And then in January, we're going to have our photo shoot, hopefully on the 30th. We're still finalizing, like, I'm working with this event planner who is kind of driving me crazy, so we may change it up and find someone else. But right now it's January 30th, and we're going to do the boudoir. If we get enough coaches that actually come in for this challenge, I may have her do a few headshots. It just depends, you know, we'll kind of see. Right now it's kind of up in the air. So,
did she buy a challenge pack?
No, she didn't. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna stress out about that, because this is a thing. Okay, ladies. It's been going back and forth through my mind, like, how to lead you all, because I get so excited that you guys are even interested in being on a phone call with me like this, that I'm just like, holy shit, let's just be a top 10 team. Like, let's go. I know we can do it. Woo! You know, I get so pumped up because I really believe like the fact that you guys show up, you're on the call, you know, you seem interested. Like, that's what it takes to be a damn good coach, right? Like, you have to have genuine interest. But then at the same time, I remember how overwhelming it was when I became a coach 2 years ago. And I was kind of like my coach, and again, Cynthia can kind of attest to this. Like, Lori just didn't really have it together, right? Like, she didn't really know how to like train people. She didn't really know. It was more like, oh, I just want to try to recruit coaches, right? To kind of build my rank. And yes, we all want to do that, right? Like, you would be a fool to say that's not what you want. Any coach that's coaching like wants to build their business. But where I'm having a confliction is that I want to build a team, okay? Like, I don't want to just build a group of women who don't touch base with each other, who don't like actually have a connection. Like, that's what I want. And I want that to last. So I want to make sure, you know, that you guys don't feel overwhelmed. And I hope to God I've hit that record button. I think I did.
Yeah, it says recording up in the right corner.
Great. Because I told Cassandra I would. But I want you guys to feel like empowered.
Can I
like,
have some snacks?
Yes, what kind of snacks do you want?
Some cracker ones.
Okay, some of these?
Yes.
Okay.
One for me.
One for Dad? Don't tell the ladies Dad's eating crackers.
No, Ben.
Okay, go get those for Daddy. Okay, but yeah, I want you guys to feel like comfortable even posting on Facebook, because I understand like how overwhelming that can be. You know, some of you guys have full-time jobs, and I remember having to try to balance it all, and it's challenging. I am fully aware of that. So I don't want that to ever be something where you're just like, I can't do this. Like, it's just too much for me. Because I will tell you, if you come to me and you come to the team and you say, hey, I'm struggling with this, I know we can help you.
Everybody.
You know, I didn't do that when I first started. I was terrified to reach out to my coach because I thought she was this big, successful coach, and I thought I was burdening her if I reached out to her. And she would have helped me. You know, I know that about Lori now. I reach out to her now and I'm like, hey, I have a question about this. And it's a short and sweet email, but she'll email me back. I mean, she'll message me back or whatever. So I want you to feel comfortable knowing, like, if you ever have a struggle, if you ever have a frustration, if you ever are ready to branch out on your own and start doing a challenge group, like, that's great. That's fine. Like, I want you to do that, because like ultimately at the end of the day, like, we're all like, we're all independent Beachbody coaches, right? So we all can create our business however we want to create our business. But I always want us to know we have this home base that we can come back to and check in at and have resources available. So why I got on this whole tangent is because I don't know how you guys, I don't ever want you guys to feel like you have to achieve certain things in this business for me, okay? I want to push you however hard you want to go. But at the same time, I don't want to prohibit you from going because I'm not pushing. Does that make sense? Like, I know for me, when Lori reached out to me and she said, hey, Carrie, I think you can be diamond by this time, I was like, there is no way in heck that is possible. But because I knew she believed in me, I did it. I absolutely did it. And so I want to be able to be that for you guys if you guys want that. So I guess, how do you want to lead? So like, how do you want our coaching group to go? Do you want me to post more about like how to start building your story, how to share it on Facebook? Or are you motivated more by money. So you want to know how to build the business to, potentially achieve a 6-figure income. Those are kind of the things. I'm motivated by money and recognition. So it's like, I want to know that I need to do this over a period of time and I'll be making 6 figures. That's what I want to know. And then I want to know you're going to recognize me for that. So like, that is what excites me. What excites y'all? We have 9 minutes.
I like the recognition aspect. Like, you want to meet Success Club because that's like you're being recognized for all of your hard work and the seeds you're planting. So I think that's like a huge thing for me, is to have like just that recognition for sure.
Okay, that's totally awesome. And what we can do for that is we can do, I don't know if you've seen these posts come up in any other, like Lori, she does a post where anybody who hits Success Club, she makes like a little picture and she puts their name on it and like the SC points. We can do that for our team, and then I can share it on my personal page and my like page, and I can tag y'all in it. Then it'll show up on your page. So yes, we can do that. I can even do shout outs like when you sell a challenge pack in our coaching group, because that can motivate others to be like, oh dang, Megan's on fire type of thing. Because I know in the beginning, sometimes it's hard to recruit coaches because you may not understand completely like how to convert them or how to talk them into, I guess, becoming a regular customer versus a discount customer, and that's literally all it is sometimes just knowing how to say it the right way. But yeah, we can totally do that. I will be sure to do that. And if you sell a challenge pack and for some reason I don't see it, because it doesn't pop up a notification that someone sells a challenge pack. So
I wish there was some type of notification.
Yeah. So unless like you guys either personally message me or I go looking for it, I don't have any idea. So maybe just send me a text message or just whatever, get a hold of me somehow, and I'll do a shout out that day you sell it. And then at the end of the month, I'll make sure to go in and drill down and find everyone who hit Success Club that month. So it's up to you now to just hit Success Club. So you need to have 90 personal volume points from a home direct order. So that's primarily going to be Shakeology. There are other things that you can order on home direct, but Shakeology automatically gets you 90 PV. And then you either sell 3 or 5 challenge packs. If you sell more than that, that's absolutely wonderful. Like in August, I hit SC26. So I know it's possible, So, and that's literally all from Facebook, all of it. So if you're terrified to post, then I can give you a virtual bitch slap and wake you up and say, get to posting because you're missing out. If you're being a product of the product, and you're not sharing, you are doing a great disservice to your business. It's just, you have to do it. It's like if you're going to do the hardest part, which is putting on your workout clothes and doing the workout, you better be dang proud to tell people about that, right? Because that's the hardest part, is talking yourself into actually doing the workout. And then if you type your post up and you have your sweaty selfie on there and you're nervous, have your husband or your boyfriend come in and hit enter for you, hit post and then run away. You know what I mean? Just start posting. Okay. Okay. What else? We got 5 minutes.
I still want to sit down with you, Carrie, and like work out like the money aspect of it.
Okay.
And try to figure out, like, hey, I need to sell this many challenge points, get this many PV points to get the cycle bonuses to equal,
yeah, and
$300 a week, or
yes. So we may
I want to match my salary.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. And Lori, she's never sat down with me, but maybe I'll ask her if she'll do like a team call with us and like maybe do a guest speaking call and talk about that.
Okay.
Because, or if she can like refer us to some actual YouTube
Diagram.
video or something that shows us. Because there's two different ways to build your business, and we only have 4 minutes, so I don't know how I can go into this. But you can either build your business for volume, or you can build your business for rank. And so if you're building your business for volume, you know, you want to have, it's like, so since I'm under a top coach and I joined her pretty early on, my right leg is saturated with volume. I have so much volume. So if I didn't want to put anyone, I guess, and don't quote me on this, but from what I understand, if I just wanted to use all my volume on the right and start just putting all the coaches I sign on my left leg, I could just be cycle bonusing. But the thing is you have to achieve a certain rank to even be able to cycle bonus, right? You have to be achieving an emerald rank. So that's like a whole nother way to build your business. Or you can build for rank, which is where you build for, you know, to be a diamond. And then once you build to be a diamond, you try to build your coaches up. So it's like right now, I want to lead you guys in a way to where you all become a diamond, right? So the first goal is to do what Chelsea's done. Chelsea's an emerald. She signed 2 discount coaches up, one on her right, one on her left leg, and she's an emerald coach, okay? And then the next thing we're working on is to get her 3 more people, 3 more on her right, 3 more on her left. And then once we do that, we need to work on getting 2 of those people, 1 on each leg, to go emerald. And that's simply just signing 2 discount coaches up, okay? They don't have to be business builders. They just have to be people that want to drink the shakes and want to get a discount. But now the thing is you have to constantly be recruiting every single month. So just because I hit diamond doesn't mean a dang thing. If I lose 1 person on my whatever leg, I'm no longer diamond, okay? So it's like I constantly have to be recruiting all of the time. Go
What
ahead.
does elite mean?
So elite, it's where there's premier and there's elite. We have 2 minutes. There's premier and there's elite. And so right now is the excellent time to start hitting Success Club, start planting seeds, because elite and premier and even and the top 10 are all based on points, okay? And those points come from the coaches below you who are hitting Success Club, the volume. It's like a formula. But it all, how you do throughout the rest of this year is going to pretty much dictate how well you do for premier and elite points next year, right? So you want to start recruiting. You want to start telling people about these challenge groups, and start selling challenge packs, start selling HD Shakeology orders, because that is going to set the tone for hitting points next year, for turning customers into coaches. So that's why we're making such a big push for the rest of this year, is so some of us can hit premier and elite. Like, there's really no rocket science to this. It's literally just learning the math, and we'll do that. I'll start putting some information in our coaching group to help you guys figure that. But maybe next week we can do a team call. And if you guys want, we can also do like another call where we just focus on money and how to build our business. You know what I mean? What do you guys think?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm not just in this for fun, right? Like, I'm always going to work out and I'm always going to eat healthy, hopefully. But at the end of the day, like, it's super great to talk to you guys, girls. I love that. But I want to make money while talking to you too, right? Don't you all want to do that too? You know, I mean, wouldn't you just die if like every week you just got a paycheck from playing on Facebook or Instagram all day? Like, you know, I mean, I